Hey, you're ready to tone those buns and thighs today? Well, have I got a great Pilates workout just for you and your buns. So get ready because we're going to have a heck of a workout and get some nice toned tushies and thighs. Here we go. If you need to modify anything, I'll be showing some modifications. So just take it easy, do what you can, and most of all, have fun. So let's start on our mat. Your feet are going to actually come together in Pilates stance. So heels together, toes turned out. You're nice and tall with a nice micro bend in the knees, but gentle pressure in the hips. So think of tipping your thigh bones back. What I mean by that is if you look at me from the side, I'm just going to kind of get an over-exaggeration of a duck butt. That's my thigh bones, the top of my thigh bones going back. Now I'm going to hook the tippy tip of the tail, and all of a sudden I get a nice lumbar curve, but my tail is down, and my thighs are still soft, but engaged. The belly pulls up and in, the chest is lifted, and the shoulders are back. So I'm going to stand facing you in that position. We're just going to start with some gentle plies, warming up the hips and the thighs. So take the arms up on your inhale, and on your exhale, plie down. Inhale up, exhale, plie down. Inhale up, exhale, plie down. And a plie is just simply bending your knees, keeping your heels on the floor. So keep your heels down, and inhale up. Good, one more time like that, and inhale up. And now we're going to open the arms nice and wide, palms facing up, roll those shoulders back, and just little plies here, just press into the heels. If your heels come up off the floor, then you're going a little too deep. So we want to keep those heels connected to the floor. Tailbone straight down, keep those thighs warming up. Beautiful. And a couple more here. Nice. So holding the arms out, we're going to get a little bit of shoulder work here. So holding the arms out, we're going to start just some leg lifts to the front. So shift your body weight to your left foot. You're going to take your right leg and lift up, and then bring it down. Do that again. Up, down. 3, and 4. Warming up those legs. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let's take the same thing out to the right. So same leg, we're just going to go out to the right. And 1, pull it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, and 8. Now let's try the other leg. So just continuing to warm up the legs. If your arms get tired, bend your elbows. It's okay to set your hands on your waist if you're still new to Pilates and still working on that shoulder strength. So arms up, we're going to take that left leg up. Inhale 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Let's take it out to the left. So just lift that leg straight out to the left and up. 2, and 3, 4, 5, looking good. 6, core is tight. 7, and 8. Take a little plie here, arms down and up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, one more, exhale, and inhale. Good, now arms stay up, or you can keep them on your waist, whatever's comfortable for you. You're going to take them up, and then up and down, warming up the calves here. Let's get those ankles warmed up and the calves working. Good. Breathing in and out. Just a few more like that. And one more. Nice, and then a plie down. Good. Now I'm going to turn and face the side, so you can see from the side what I'm going to be doing. This is a one-legged roll down, so we're going to be strengthening one leg while we're rolling down through our spine, warming up the spine. So take your right leg back. You're going to stand nice and tall, still in Pilates stance with that right leg back. Inhale, lift your chest, shoulders back, and then tuck the chin and roll down slow. Start to bend your supporting leg as your body comes down, your hands come down, and that leg lifts up. So it's like a little teeter-totter. Then you're going to bring the foot down, touch the toes to the floor, roll up slow. Ooh, keeping your balance. So we're working balance too. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, rolling down. So you're kind of rounding your back as you come down here, and then lift the leg up. Nice and controlled. Take your time with it. Set that foot down. Make sure it's not on a tightrope. You want it nice and wide when you set it down. And then slowly roll back up. If you're wobbling, celebrate that. You're working on your balance. One more time. Exhale, roll down. Drop those shoulders, drop the head. Everything's coming towards the floor. The leg lifts up. And then we're just going to do a few leg lifts here. Make sure you bend the supporting leg as much as you need to. So feel free to have a nice big bend in it. Down and 1, down and 2, down and 3. You can lift it as high as you can. 5, 6, 7, one more. Good. Bring the heel in now to touch the other heel, and then roll up slow. Ooh, did you feel that in that thigh? Yeah, we got that a little bit. Okay, let's try the other side. So I'm going to face this way, just so you can see from this angle how I'm moving my leg up and down. So I'm facing forward. I am pulling the shoulders back, lifting the chest as always. Step your left foot back. You can have the toes down or tucked, whatever's comfortable for you. From here, tuck your chin in. Roll down slow. Start to bend that supporting leg. And then take that left leg up and bring it down. Set it down and bend your supporting leg. You can bend your back leg too a little bit and then roll up. So it's about getting that spinal roll going on. We're warming up the spine. Shoulders back, chest up, and then the chin comes down, the shoulders drop. We start to drop into that standing leg, bending it a little bit. Lift the left leg up. And then exhale, lower down, roll up slow again. Remember, you're not on a tightrope here, so make sure that back foot touches open. Good, one more time. Shoulders back, heart up, lift, and then curl down. Belly stays in strong as you roll forward. Fingertips down, bend your supporting leg as much as you need to. Lift that leg up, and now just up and down. Touch, and inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift. Keep going. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift. And one more. Oh, I think we have 2 more, sorry. And down. My right thigh just wants to be done, as I'm sure yours does too. And now we hold it up, and then bring it down. Heels come together, and then bend your knees, roll up slow. Good. So let's turn facing again forward. You're going to open your feet nice and wide, and let's get down into some inner thigh work. So what you're going to do is bend your knees slightly, and I want you to hug your heels in towards each other. So imagine taking those inner thighs and just squeezing them in as hard as you can. So arms are going to open here, just a little bend in your thighs. You're not really in a squat, you're in a comfortable bend. And you're going to squeeze in and release. Squeeze in. So I don't know if you can see the muscle action in my leg, but that's what I want you to feel, is that tightening of the inner thighs, drawing the heels together. Squeeze in. Good. Squeeze in. Again. Nice. Couple more. One more. Now we're going to add to that a little squat. So arms are extended, or they can be at your waist if they get tight. We're going to go down and squeeze as you come up. So you're going down, and then draw the heels in more and squeeze as you come up. Exhale, down and squeeze. Think of those inner thighs tightening and firing up. Squeeze. Good. Down and squeeze. Last 2. And squeeze. One more. And squeeze. Very good. Roll the shoulders back. Let's bring the feet back in together. This is just a full roll down, just kind of like we did when we were in a one-legged roll down. So your chin tucks in, your shoulders drop, the knees start to bend, you roll forward, and we're going to come all the way down onto the hands and knees. Okay? So turning on the mat. What we're doing here is we have our hands directly underneath the shoulders, arms nice and strong and straight, and then your knees are directly in line with your hips. So just a nice all fours position with the legs right in the same alignment as your major joints. Pull the low abs in. So I want you to think of drawstringing your waist as if there was a drawstring, and you're drawstringing it, pull it tight, and then engage the low abs by zipping them up. So imagine a drawstring and then a zipper. So think about those two muscle actions while we're in these positions. But we're going to be working the butt. So what we're going to do is extend your left leg, holding it there. And I want you to round your back, pull the knee in, and then inhale, extend it out. Okay, do that again. Exhale, belly in strong, drawstring and zip, and then inhale, lengthen. Good. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. One more time like that. Round. Inhale, lengthen, hold the leg up, snuggle down into your shoulders. Make sure you've got a good support in your shoulders, a good firm foundation in your shoulders. And hold that leg. All you're going to do is point through the toe, touch down and lift. Down and lift. Touch and lift. 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Hold it up there. We're going to bend it and take little pulses to the ceiling. So we go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now all the way down, touch the knee and lift. 1 and down. 2 and 3. Very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, starting to feel it. Let's take that left leg out to the side. Lift and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, getting that. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it in, bring it back up, and we're going to extend out and in, and out and 2. Keep pulling that belly up and in. 5, 6, 7, and 8. One more little exercise with this leg up. You can do it. We're going to draw a circle behind us with the leg. 1, 2, 3. Just a little circle like you're drawing it on the wall behind you. 6, 7. Reverse your circle. You're not done yet. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, you can bring it in, take a stretch back, stretch through those hips. Very good. Okay, and of course what we do to one side, we do to the other. So we've got our right leg now that we're going to extend. Take a nice long stretch in that leg. Keep your hip pulled in tight. So imagine you're pulling your hip right into the socket, but you're lengthening out through the leg muscles and through the bones even. From here, pull and drawstring that belly in, zip up the low abs, and we're pulling and rounding the back, getting a nice stretch in the spine and working the core. And inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in. And now reach the leg out long and hold it. We're going to bend the knee, press to the ceiling. And 1, 2, 3. Stay snuggled into your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. Bring it all the way down. Touch the knee and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those abs tight. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. Let's lift the leg out to the side for 1, 2, ooh, starting to get it again. 3, 4, 5. I know I'm not the only one feeling it. 7, and 8. Then we bring it back up and back out for 1 and curl it in. 2, curl it in. 3, think about those abs. 4, 5, keep going. 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Now you're not done yet. Hold it out. Draw that circle behind you for 1, 2, 3. Working right into that butt crease. So we get a nice lifted and toned tushy. 6, 7, and switch your circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do it. And relax. Okay, sit back and stretch. Deep breath. Good. Feeling better now? Let's come on up. And we're going to lie down on our side. So this is our side lying series that we're moving to. We have a couple options here. You can stay down on your right elbow with it right underneath your shoulder. We're stacking the knees here. If this isn't comfortable, you can come all the way down with your head resting on your hands. Okay? If that's not comfortable, you might want to extend your arm all the way out. I'm going to move down just a little bit here. So I'm going to have my elbow tucked under my shoulder. What I don't want you to do is have shoulders for earrings. So I don't want you to like sit down in here. We want a nice long neck. Pull those shoulders back. Reveal the heart. Keep the belly drawn in. No dumping the belly on your mat. Okay? From here, your knees are stacked, and we're going to take the feet and keep them together. We're just going to lift the knee. 1 and down. 2 and down. Good. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the same position, but just up off of the bottom leg. So you're just imagining that your feet are touching, but the top leg is lifted. Okay? 3, abs and tight. 4, so knee is forward, knee is up. Knee is forward, knee is up. 6, 7, and 8. Go ahead and bring it to hip height. Extend the leg out, and we're just going to lower and lift here. So we're only lifting the leg as far as it stays stacked over the bottom hip. You don't want the hip to roll back, and you don't want it to roll forward. You want to stay stacked right on top of that bottom hip. So the leg's only going to go to about 45 degrees. Down, and 1, 2. Good. Feel that? 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Very good. Hold it there. Now I want you to take the heel and flex it and point it. Flex, point, flex, point. Good. Just activating the ankle, the muscles, the ligaments in the ankle, and still keeping it at hip height works the hip. I'm sure you can feel that. A couple more there. Now hold it, pointed. We're going to open the knee. So now we're kind of dropping that hip back and then bring it forward. So open the knee up, forward. 3, 4, good. 5, knee forward, knee up. Just external rotation of the leg. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, and then extend both legs so they're stacked right on top of each other. You're still stacked with your elbow right underneath your shoulder. Lift that leg to hip height. We don't want to rest it too long. Brush the heel around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we did 10 on that side. Can you go 10 in reverse? So let's go brush forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep brushing. Nice big circle, belly drawn in. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Take that top leg, bring it all the way forward, set it down. Okay? And you can even grab it and pull it a little closer. We want to get into that bottom leg now. So we're going to lift it up, flex the foot, and lift for 8 counts. So we're 1 and down, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up, flex and point. Flex, point. 2, 3. Keep it up high. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rotate 10 rotations. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're feeling it. 5, 6. We're actually still getting it in the top hip, aren't you? 8, 9, 10. Reverse. Don't stop yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those abs tight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Relax it down. Let's extend that leg out and come up and over to the other side. So again, stacking the knees, elbow is down, or remember you can have your hand down on your head if that's more comfortable, or the head resting on the arm. So whatever feels comfortable for your head and neck. If you're up on your elbow like me, make sure it's stacked directly underneath that shoulder. Pull the shoulders back, draw the belly in, knees are stacked. Feet are going to stay together, and we're just going to lift the knee up and down. Good. 2, 3, 4. Get a nice toned thigh. 6, 7, and 8. Hold it. We're going to bring it forward and lift it off the bottom leg. Same movement, just off the bottom leg. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. Knee forward, knee up. Knee forward, knee up. 7 and 8. Good. From here, extend it out, and we're going to make sure those hips are stacked. So stacking it right over the bottom one, not falling back, not falling forward, just stacked. And from here, we just lift to 45 degrees. 1 and down. 2. You'll know when you get there because you feel a nice tightness in there. 4, 5, 6. Good. 7 and 8. Very good. Now we're going to flex and point. Flex, point. Hold it at hip height. Don't let it fall. Good. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Couple of more like that. Keep your breath going. And out. We hold it there. Now we're going to open the knee to the ceiling and then forward. Knee up, knee forward. So it's just that external rotation. It's a little movement of the hip dropping back, and that's okay in this position. Up and forward, up and forward. Keep that going. Last 2 and 1. Hold it. Let's extend the bottom leg. Touch the heels together. Not too long of a rest. We're going to start our circles now. So brush your heel and circle. Brush and circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we got 10. Keep going. 9 and 10. Reverse. Don't stop. 1, 2. Brush the heel. 3, 4, 5. Good. Make your circle nice and big. 7 and 8. Very good. Oh, nice little burn in there, right? Let's step this top leg up in front. Get it nice and high in front of your left thigh. And you're flexing the bottom foot, and we're just going to lift it up and lower. So we're down and up, down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up, point and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Doing good. Keeping it lifted. Feeling that little burn in there. Deep breath. Last 2 and 1. Hold it out. Make a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inner thighs are working. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, nice. We're getting inner and outer thigh. How good are our legs going to look, right? Okay, sideline series is done. Let's take it to the back. So go ahead and sit up. You're going to have your knees nice and bent and roll down, so round your back, down to your back. And knees pull in just for a gentle stretch here. Deep breath, and then feet come to the floor. So some leg circles while we're on the floor. What I'd also like to work on is a little bit of pelvic floor work, just to get that pelvic floor strength. And a lot of women, and specifically women, have problems with their pelvic floor. So we're going to work on that a little bit too, but let's start with our leg circles. So arms are down by your side. You're going to take your left leg up to start with. And what you're going to do is just draw a circle right over the hips. You're keeping the leg nice and strong right over the hip, pointing through the toe. 1, 2. Now think about your abs here. Press them down. Don't let them lift and move all over the place while you're doing this. I want your whole upper body to be still and just make those circles. Good. And reverse the other direction. Just a little tiny, like you're drawing a circle over your hip. Like you're drawing a circle with your big toe on the ceiling, basically. Abs are strong. Push them down. Push your low back into the floor. And hold it here. Now you're going to take that leg straight down, pointing through the toe, and then kick up with a flexed foot. Point and kick. Point and kick. Point and kick. Flexing the foot as you come up, pointing as you go down. Last 2 and 1. Now hold it right above the floor. I want you to raise it in and extend it out, flex and bring it down. Raise it in, flex it up and down. Pointing as you come up, flexing as you go down. Good. This really helps with hip mobility, so this is very important if you have weak hips. Good. Deep breath. 1 more. Abs are strong. Don't forget about those abs. Good. All the way down. Hold it here. Draw a circle in this position. It's almost like you're drawing a circle on the wall beneath you. 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we feel that in the abs too, right? And then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it in. That's a nice little burn we got going in there. Let's even it out on the other side. So press your low back into the floor. Lift that right leg up. From here, we just start to draw a little circle right on the ceiling. So 1, keep it small, right over the hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now reverse. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs are strong. You can have a bend in them, but keep those muscles strong and active. 7 and 8. Flex your foot, lower straight down. Point and kick up for 1 and down. 2 and down. Good. 3. Abs strong. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it straight down. Raise the foot in and up. Flex and lower for 1. And in and up and lower for 2. And in and up and lower for 3. Starting to feel it, huh? Bring it in and up. Flex and lower for 5. In and up. 6. In and up. 7. Hips are really working. Keep it going. And 8. Hold it out here, pointing through the toe. Draw that circle on the wall beneath you. So we go 1, 2, 3. Keep pressing the abs down into the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, bring that in. Very good. Let's hug the knees in. Give them a little hug for all the hard work they've done. Deep breath. Now, the feet come down right behind the hips. Hands are down by your side. We're going to do a little bit of hip lifts, but let's do that pelvic floor work first. So I want you to take your hands and make a diamond shape or a triangle shape with your hands. Your thumbs are touching, your index fingers are touching. Bring that right to your low abdomen. And the palms of your hands, the pads of your hands will rest on your hip bones. From there, what you're going to do is tuck your tail under and feel as though your fingertips are kind of pointing upward because your tail is tucking up and under, making your pelvis point up. Then what you're going to do is point your tail back and kind of arch your low back off the floor. And your fingers are kind of pointing down. So your fingers are kind of your guide here. When you're tipping the tailbone under, the fingers are up. When the tailbone points back, they're going down. So we're just going to alternate between that, keeping about a 30% tightness through the abs here. So it's not so much abs as it really is the pelvic floor doing all the work of tucking and releasing. Keep that going. Once you get it with the pelvis, you can relax the hands and just move through that little rocking action. Okay, this is really good for incontinence and strengthening the pelvic floor after childbirth. So make sure as women we especially keep that pelvic floor strong. A couple more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then just find a neutral position. Right in between tucked and back, you want to find that neutral where your back is just flush into the floor and the tailbone is just straight out to the wall beneath you. We're going to go into our hip lifts, but these are single leg hip lifts, so it's a little tougher on the old hips there. So what you're going to do is arms down by your side. You want to push those shoulders down into the floor and push the back of the head into the floor. Your left leg's going to come up. You can have a bend in it. It doesn't have to be locked straight, so have a bend in it if you need it. And you're going to press into your right heel to come up. So just lift and roll down slow. Again, do that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll down slow. So all the work is in that standing heel, that heel that's on the floor. 3 and down. 4 and down. You try to feel it in your right glute. Keep it going. 6 and 7. Abs are tight too. And 8. Good. Bring that down. Ooh, give that right leg a little shake out there. Okay, left heel is down. Same thing on the right leg. Let's bring it up. And then press into your left heel to lift. Remember, you can have a bend in this leg too. You're going to come up, inhale, and exhale down. Pressing into that left heel. Up and down. 2. Up and down. 3. Press into the back of the head. Make sure you keep that good cervical curve in the neck. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7. One more. 8. Good. Relax down. Oh, nice little work in the hips. Let's even them out doing them both together. Heels down, hands by your side. Tuck your tail under like you're doing that little pelvic tuck, and then lift your hips up. As high as you can. Press into the shoulders, the back of the head. Tighten the inner thighs, squeezing together, and then slowly roll down. Let's do 3 more of those. Inhale, lift, tuck and hold. Everything's tight, the hips are tight, the buns are tight, inner thighs are tight. It's almost like you're bringing the knees towards each other, but they're not touching. And then lower down slow. Ooh, those are good ones. 2 more. Inhale, lift, press up, 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 up. Push out your shoulders. Hold it, squeeze in. Pull the feet like they're coming towards each other, and then roll down. Do that one more time. Keep the muscle action of the feet like you're trying to hug the legs towards each other without touching. Keep breathing, one more breath, and lower down. Oh yeah, you've earned a good stretch. Let's take the left heel on top of the right knee, and you're going to pull it in behind that right leg. Ooh, those hips are tight, aren't they? Keep breathing through it. Inhale through the nose, and let it go through the mouth. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Release that down. Let's try the other side. So we're winding down now. We've got our hips and thighs all attacked. We want to stretch them out and relax them. Let's bring that left leg in. Deep breath, and then let it go. Soften your tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, relax. And then bring your feet to the floor. Let's get a hamstring stretch because we work the back of the legs a little bit. So left leg extends. You can keep a bend and it doesn't have to go straight. We're just looking to find that right stretch for you. So grabbing behind the thigh, the knee, the shin, maybe even up into the ankle, wherever you can grab to give yourself a nice little stretch here. Good, deep breath. One more breath. And then release. Let's switch legs, stretching the opposite leg up. Find where you can hold the stretch, either behind the shin, behind the thigh, behind the knee, or wherever it is for you that you feel that nice, strong stretch down the back of the leg. Make sure it becomes a stretch and not a strain. If you're going like this and pulling your leg, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. That's a little too far. So just get it to that point where you're like, wow, I feel that stretch, but it's not too much. Deep breath in. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And release it down. Let's stretch the inner thighs. We're just going to let the knees drop apart, soles of the feet together. Stretch your arms up overhead. Deep breath. So we do everything, all our stretches for about three to 5 breaths. One more time. Relaxing those inner thighs. Just let your knees float and your inner thighs go soft. And then let's bring the hands down by your side. Open your feet about the width of your mat, and let's take cactus arms with the arms, just making kind of a cactus shape. And what you're going to do is just drop your knees to the right. If you want a little deeper stretch here, you can stack your right knee on top, or your right ankle on the top of your left knee. Just keep those shoulders down, and it's a really great stretch for the hips and the thighs. A couple more breaths here. One more. And then uncross and bring the knees back up. Let's try the other side. So just dropping to the left. Again, if you want a deeper stretch, stack your left ankle on top of your right knee. And breathe. Just let it all go. Let the tension start to melt away. You can close your eyes if you like and imagine your body just dissolving with tension. One more breath. And bring your body back up, your knees back up. Let's extend the legs all the way out. Take a full body stretch with your arms up high. Deep breath in. And then on your exhale, bring your arms down by your side. Let your feet flop open. And we're just going to take about a minute here or two to just soften and dissolve everything. So I'd like you to close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, let your body sink deeper into the floor. And just let your breath go back to its normal rhythm. Just let your body breathe on its own. Your body knows how to breathe. Thinking about those hips and thighs, let them stretch out on the floor and just kind of widen out and relax into the earth. Just allow those hips to soften down into the earth. Same thing with the shoulders. Allow your shoulders to be pulled down by gravity. Your arms become heavy. Your legs get soft but heavy on the floor. Gravity starts to soften the nape of the neck, just allowing the head to hang free on the floor. The throat softens. The jaw relaxes. The cheeks, The lips, the eyes all start to soften. Forehead unfurrows, so just think of unfurling and softening your brow. And just for a moment, I'd like you to be in your body for a little 1-minute vacation, just enjoying this feeling of rest. Just being grateful for what you've done for your body and what your body's done for you. Think of 3 things that you're thankful for. And then start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move them around, bring the energy back in. Start to open your eyes and stretch your muscles. Oh, it feels so good to do something good for your body, right? We're going to roll onto our right side. Take a moment there before you come up. Press yourself up. And you've completed the workout. I hope your thighs and your buns feel that, and I hope they just keep getting tighter and better, and I hope you have a great day. Have a healthy day, and I'll see you soon.